Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, My Life Diaries, and Facebook page, Fort Nelson, BC. So, the purpose of starting this vlog channel was to let people see the world through my eyes. And then I got in Fort Nelson and thought of exploring Fort Nelson and places in Fort Nelson and around Fort Nelson, so that if someone is new, they should get to know that what is all there in Fort Nelson. So on the road to explore Fort Nelson, I'm here to speak with one of the business owners in Fort Nelson who own a place which is all about strength, power, and community. So I'm at Fort Nelson Fitness and Athletics. We'll be speaking with Dale and Laura that what inspired them to start this gym and what all they have got to tell us about Fort Nelson. So I'm here now at Fort Nelson Fitness and Athletics, and I have Dale and Laura with me. So hi to Dale and hi to Laura. Hi Laura. So we will be speaking a bit, Dale and Laura, today about like what inspired them to get into this gym business and how they see that Fort Nelson has gym culture, and also about, as this channel is meant for, that what Fort Nelson is about. What is, and if anyone new is coming to Fort Nelson, what should they know about Fort Nelson, and what all we have spots, good spots around Fort Nelson. So let's start with Dale about the gym first. So hi Dale.
Hi.
So very first thing which I would like to know from you, that what really inspired you to get into a gym business in Fort Nelson?
It was actually unplanned. Yeah, it was. I was friends with the previous owner, Tony McDonald. Shout out Tony. And she was always really. That would probably be the biggest inspiration. I saw how happy she was here, how much she loved it, and whenever I talked to her about it, it was really positive. And I hadn't planned on it. And when she proposed it to me, I was a bit hesitant at first, but I'm very thankful to her that she, as we talked about it, I was like, hey, this might actually be something I don't even know I need, and it was great, yeah.
So were you into business before this, or this was the first business?
Yeah, this is my first business. I'd never done it before. It was unplanned. I didn't know if I would know what I was doing, and I just decided that I was astute enough and hard enough working that if it could be done, that I'd be able to figure it out.
Perfect. And how do you see the fitness culture in Fort Nelson? It's been since how long you own this business now?
Since I've owned it, there's a lot more people, all ethnicities, all ages, all levels of knowledge when it comes to fitness come here. I would recommend either, if you're looking to get started in the business, to come and chat with me here. Just to chat, even if you want to just come in and talk about things. And also, you can also visit the Fort Nelson Recreation Center as well. They have a lot of really great programs, and the people there are amazing, second to none.
So this is good. So even if we are not eager, not plan to join the gym, but we can come to you and speak about it.
Absolutely.
And we can just get the knowledge what you have about
100%. 100%.
Thank you. That matters a lot.
Yeah, and we also have personal trainers here that you can talk to. If you don't know who to get in contact with in that regard, if you do want to go that route, you can also come talk to me about that, and I can set you on the right direction for sure.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So what advice would you give to someone new in the town who wants to start the fitness journey?
I would say, as redundant as it might sound, just to get started, and it doesn't have to be even here. It can be at the rec center, it can be just walking. There's a lot of studies that show like the biggest benefit, lowest impact comes from walking. Yeah, and like you say, it's low impact, so even if you're, if you're a diabetic, if you're someone who has mental stress, just get started doing anything. Anything. There's a lot of good information online. You can, and again, you can come talk to me here. I'm a total open book. I think I'm pretty good to talk to. And also, I would recommend the rec center as well. They're awesome there, and they have a lot of programs. So if you want to get swimming, you want to get walking in the walking track there in the winter, we have the treadmills here. If you want to, come in and talk to a lot of fitness-oriented, same like-minded people, you can come to us. And even not just me. The members here are, bar none, the greatest. They're super positive, and if you're like someone who's hesitant, there's going to be people around that if you pick their brain, they're an open book as well.
Thank you. That's great, because if someone starts, normally what happens when someone gets into a fitness journey, they are always confused that how should they start, and if they're getting that kind of support and that kind of knowledge, that how should they go ahead and start their fitness journey, that would be great.
100%. So
Yes.
when you get them and you come in and you get a membership, it's kind of like on-the-job training. You know, you learn as you go, and you're like, oh, okay, that's how that works. That's how this works. Oh, here's what I should do. Oh, I was talking to this guy yesterday, and he was telling me about this. And then you Google it and you look it up, and you're like, oh, that's right, or that's wrong. You know, and you learn as you go. Like it's yeah. So the number one thing you're going to do is to just get started.
Perfect. That is more. The initiative matters. So, do you do any of the like group classes for the community? Any of the classes?
We don't do group classes here because the trainers sometimes will train more than one person at a time. But in terms of like 4 or 5 people, that's something we're looking into in the future. If you like group classes, again, the rec center has you covered there in that regard. They have a lot of good things going on. And we're looking into that in the future as well. I just took over 3 months ago, so I'm kind of just getting my legs under me. But yeah, that's something we'll be looking into in the future for sure.
That would be great. And how do you suggest people to stay active in winters here in Fort Nelson? As the winters
The
over
place
here
is
are
heated,
very
guys.
hard.
The place is heated. Get in here. Yeah, between us and the rec center. Also, I like the cold. So, you know, it motivates me when I go out and get after it, especially early mornings when it's really cold and everyone's still in bed. It makes me feel good to know I'm out there getting after it. That's just a personal mindset thing for myself. But in terms of like the winter's not an issue here. The building's heated, the rec center's heated, the pool is heated. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
And normally what happens when we get into gym and exercise and all those things, we are always suggested to go for the supplements. Even I started doing gym, like if I don't I'm not wrong, around 10 years of back, like everyone is like we should take protein powders or other supplements. What is your take on that?
I think you can get most of the nutrients you need from food. Whole foods, non-processed foods. You can have all that stuff if you want. Stuff that you would think is unhealthy in moderate amounts is not even a big deal. It really depends on your goals. I mean, there are foods that are super low calorie. There are foods you might want to focus on if you're looking for muscle growth. High protein. So in terms of supplements, if you have trouble getting your daily intake of protein, there's protein powders. You can get that at the health food store. Shout out Kim over at Down to Earth Health Foods. They have tons of proteins there. You guys go there, and Kim is actually really knowledgeable when it comes to all that stuff.
She is.
And she's kind of like myself.
Yeah.
Come in, have a chat with her. She'd love to hear from you. 110%. And she's just down the road that
Yes,
way.
I have
You
covered
don't know
Down
which
to
way is
Earth
that
Cafe.
way,
You
but-
guys must see the video of Down to Earth Cafe on my channel, and you will get to know about Kim and all the products she has in her store. And she is really knowledgeable about the health and everything.
Way more than me.
She
Way
is
more
really
than
good.
me, yeah.
Okay, now the purpose of this YouTube channel, My Life Diaries, was to let people know more and more about Fort Nelson.
Right.
So, what I would ask, if someone is newcomer and they ask you what's special about Fort Nelson, and then what would you suggest for that? What's special about Fort
I would say when it comes to rural communities, which we are obviously, our proximity to adventure. We have the mountains. We have trails that haven't been broken yet, and you could break them yourselves. We have Muncho Lake. We have the hot springs. That highway, when you travel it, you're going to see wildlife in abundance that you haven't seen before. Hikes. Every turn you could take a hike to somewhere that's never been tracked before. Yeah, I would say our proximity to adventure is probably what makes it, and especially in the health regard, the most exciting here, because you could put a group together, which might be one of the group activities I look into doing,
Yes.
and take people out and go, and no one knows where we're going or if we'll ever be back.
And walk me through your gyms, at what all machines and what all weights we have, what all we can do here, please.
So we've put all of our cardio equipment, and by we, I mean Tony, before I took over. So you can see the community. It's really nice in the morning because this is actually the angle at which the sun rises.
Perfect.
So if you're looking to wake up real nice and get some sun in your face, This is the spot to do it, and all of the equipment, even over there as well. It's all facing out to the community.
Perfect.
We have all of our free weights here with all of our benches. We've tried to keep all of the free weights over on this side of the gym. Yeah, it's all here. We have the bathrooms over here, and all of our machines are on the other end of the gym. And then we have the storage room here.
Perfect.
This is where they have lockers and stuff you can rent if you want, or we have cubby holes if you don't want to rent it and you just want to put your stuff somewhere. And we also have stand-up tanning. I should have probably knocked first. Oh! Yeah, so we also have tanning here. I actually don't advertise that a whole lot,
Yeah.
but it is something we have available to people if they wanna do it. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. And other than that, front desk, we have some merchandise if you guys were interested in that. And you'll either find Sawyer, who's amazing. Shout out Sawyer. We have my daughter Juliet. Shout out Dad's girl. And we have my wife, best woman in the world.
Perfect. And what all we have, like when you say that products you have it?
Yeah, so we sell tanning products, first of all. For the tanning bed, we have the tanning lotion, we have the goggles. It's always stocked with clean towels. It's usually clean, depending on how the last person may have left it, but the staff does go in and clean it, don't worry. And then we have our hoodies. We have a few t-shirts left. I actually just sold a few, and they're getting low. We have the hats, and we also have the sweatshirts as well.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Del. Thanks a lot. That really means a lot. You're giving me this time.
Absolutely.
Sharing your knowledge with us
Yeah, for
about
sure.
the fitness, about the Fort Nelson. That all matters a lot. Thank you. Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
See you guys.
Thank you.